Blue Witch here. Hi, you guys. Hi, everyone. I bought a bunch of these little brooms. I'm going to go around and put them next to altars and stuff because I like to use them to clean them, you know, dust them off. Oh, I did already have her printed. Now I have two. Let's get our incense going. How's everyone doing today? It says there is no one on. Hold on. I didn't post. Oh, I'm a little early too. Hi! Hold on 1 second. To go. Hi, Fire Crystal. You did. You made it. So nice. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. Who's that? Oh, hi, Cindy. A couple of different things I want to talk about. I'm awesome. How are you? Put blueberries in my drink. It's good. It's different. Got all my herbs for tonight. All my crystals came in. Put them in my cute little thing. I feel like, is that better? I think that's better. We have a couple things I want to talk about. Kind of trying to wait a couple minutes for people to get on because I don't want to repeat myself. Hey, Black Widow, how are you? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, let me see. Oh, I just messaged you. That is so funny. Look, I literally just messaged you. Hey, Ampersand. Okay, so I want to talk about something that happened to me like 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Maybe, I think it was 2. Anyways, it was a long time ago. So, I was up in the mountains and we were like having this problem with flies in our camper, and we've never had flies in our. I mean, this wasn't a fly here and a fly there. There was like a lot of flies. Like I was getting a box lid and just kind of swooshing them out the door. There were so many. We didn't know where they were coming from or nothing. There was a lot of flies. So then I found out some stuff was going on, and um, I was told that some friends of mine were attacking me. Like, I thought they were friends, but they're not friends, obviously, if they're doing that. But, anyways, they were like cursing me. And no great shock. Disappointing, yes. Especially when it's like people that you've always helped and always been there for them and this kind of thing. Anyways, whatever. Jealous, stupidity, I don't know. Anyways, they were cursing me, and I found out about it, and I couldn't do anything about it at the moment except for just to cover myself in the basics, you know. So it's fine, no big deal, just some damn flies, whatever. Fuck them. And anyways, when I got home, then it was time to deal with it. In a couple days, I got home, and then, you know, I just sent it back and whatever, no big deal. But then I noticed, on my bed were all these little, like, fruit flies, I guess. And hi, Iris. There were all these little, like, I don't know, gnats or fruit flies. And only my side of the bed, all the way from the top to the bottom, was covered with them. I wasn't in the bed or nothing like that. They didn't get on me, or it was no big deal. And I took pictures and even a little video of me sweeping them up, and I had like a pretty good little pile of them. And of course, I killed them and sprayed them and killed them, and then, you know, did some work to send them back to where they came, kind of thing. But anyways, it was so ridiculous to me because, you know, when people send those types of curses to you, you know, the insects come. But the thing you have to understand about people like me is that, well, I've been gifted the Beatles, and so I'm a child of Belial, and so I'm not afraid of insects. But my guys, of course, my guides, you know, if you got flies, you got spies, this kind of thing. People are doing remote viewing, blah blah, whatever. I'm a fucking open book. If you want to know what I'm doing, all you have to do is get on my live, and you pretty much know. Cause it's no, yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw it. And so. But the bugs are there to tell you. They're like little denizens, you know. Somebody sent that to you. So my advice, and I work with ants all the time. I didn't send them to you, but I wouldn't waste my energy on such nonsense. But I work with ants, and I will send them to people sometime. I will like put people in the anthill, and yeah, it's a thing. So my advice to you would be to do that cleansing bath again. Do it like every week until that stops happening. Pay attention to your surroundings in your house. If you start getting a lot of flies in there, if you start noticing little denizens, you know, around your house, like little bugs and things that you don't usually have a problem with. I mean, where you live right now, you have a lot of like earthquakes and and stuff like that. So that's going to be affecting the insects. So I know that that can also be a part of it, but I would just letting you know it's a sign. Yep. I was gonna call you and talk to you about it, but I don't really know you like that, so I didn't want to be a weirdo. But yeah. Hey Ryan, you're back. Where have you been? I was listening to your mantras the other day, thinking about you, wondering about you, you know. Hoping that you're doing well. I just didn't want to cross-brand you, so I've been keeping to email. I appreciate that. That's cool. But yeah, so anyway, so it's a thing. Literally avoiding death 2 times, been in recovery. What the seriously? Wow. I've been blessed. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay. Hope you get better. It's scary. And what else? Oh, okay, you guys. This is another thing that I want to talk about. I don't know, like, okay. I don't teach or train anyone primal craft. I don't know if all of you have seen my disclaimer video, but you should watch it. Because I think that some people are claiming that they've trained under me, and they have not. I don't feel like PC is like something you could train somebody. PC is like, you know, the gods will train you. People don't train you. I mean, they could. It could happen, but you could work with someone. The only person that I could think of that could ever claim to be trained by me would be Kelly, and we're no longer affiliated or friends or anything anymore. But she's the only one who could ever say something like that. There's no one else anywhere that could ever say that I train them. So if there are people that you know that are saying such things, they're liars. Big fat liars. And I am not affiliated with the Mother Temple. I am friends with them, but I am not affiliated. Like, I'm not sanctioned. I've never been to the Mother Temple. I'm not sanctioned by Mark or the Mother Temple in any way. We are friends. But that's it. Like, I respect Mark, and he respects me, and that's it. We're not, you know, we do our own thing. And that's pretty much the way it is, because, yeah, somebody was saying that I trained them and that they're going to take over the temple and blah, blah, blah. And that is not true. I don't have anybody capable of doing such a thing, and I don't have an apprentice. I don't have anything like that. So these rumors are false. And normally, yes, normally, I wouldn't give this type of thing, hanging in the Black Widow. It's been a crazy week. But if you start that bullshit and you try to pull me into it, I am blocking you and removing you from all of my social media because I don't want any part of that. That's all lies and bullshit and just dumb. I don't have time for that kind of nonsense. And so, to the persons who are starting these stupid rumors, I don't want anything to do with you. So don't contact me. Don't contact me again. And just so you know, I did already talk to Mark about it. So, because I wanted him to know that I have nothing to do with that. And so, it's already been discussed. Nobody's going to do anything to you or nothing like that because that's a waste of my time and energy, just like the rumor that you're starting. So, there's that. But on the other hand, this is a really good time for self-improvement poppets. I have 2 of them I'm going to be doing today and tomorrow. And I'm so excited about it. And for 2 of my very good clients, sad that anyone could be so disrespectful. Yeah, and stupid. And like you're trying to start a war, trying to get me and trying to get us to go after somebody for no reason, and it's like, do you really think that that's gonna work on us? Like we're gonna just believe everything that you say? No, it's not how it works. Nope. Maybe if said person came with receipts or something like that, it would have been handled differently. But this is just gossip. Why my inset keeps going out. Anyways, so self-improvement poppets today and tomorrow. I have an Apple Love coming. And right now, oh, come on. And right now I'm doing kind of a little special for my clients that that are wanting like love boosters, where, how do I, hold on. Gosh, dang it. Oh no, stay right there. Who are wanting, how come my thing's not moving? Oh my goodness. I don't understand this, why some people talk about things like that. I know, it's like, what is your purpose if you see a typo for me? That's right, you should see my writing when I just wake up. It's really bad. I think it could be a curse, but back to back. Sorry, have it. Hit you Um, oh, thanks, Cindy. Because my battery's going dead. Hold on. Do I have it on this one? I do. I don't think I ever used it on this one. Nice. Anyways, as I was saying, I've been doing like, I know, let me show you. Ooh, don't roll away, come back. Rollerblade rolls. Okay, so, instead of love boosters right now, I've been dressing, oiling, like carving petitions in these. And instead of, if you don't want to do a booster candle for the same price, I'm doing these 3 candles and dressing them with the oils and herbs for love work, and then carving all your petitions on the candles. And then but it's only to replace a booster candle. If you don't already have an apple spelling, then no. But it's only for people who already have love work in place. And then instead of doing the boosters, I've been giving them the option to do the 3 candles. And so, and they last a lot longer, and I'll burn them, like I'll burn one day, and then skip a day, and then the next day I'll come out and burn the next one, skip a day, and then come out and burn the next one. And so it kind of, I don't know, I like it. I think it's nice, and the energy feels a little, it might be, I don't know, I was gonna say maybe not as strong, but I think it might be, it's still strong. But I did find a way to help my self-improvement puppets who are sensitives. And Iris, we may, oh, you don't have one, never mind, Iris. But, for my self-improvement puppets that are sensitives and they can really feel the energy really strong on them, one of my clients who's a regular, I put 3 selenite wands over the top of her with some calming herbs, and then I just left her like that on her own little thing, and it really helped her a lot. She's like calm and chill. She's not absorbing all of the obsession anymore. She's doing really good. Hi, Cherise. She's doing so much better with that. Just putting the calming herbs and the selenite wands, it's not too much for her anymore. Because for whatever reason, like when you do love work, the women, especially if they have abilities, if they're like sensitives, they suck up so much of the obsession. Like, they just eat it like popcorn. And then my phone will start going bling, 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 bling. But what about this? Well, what about that? What if we do this? What if we do that? How about this? How about that? He texted me. He didn't text me. And it's like, oh my goodness. You are sucking up all the obsession. It's supposed to go to him. You're taking it. You're eating it. And you need to leave it. But women love the obsession part. That energy, especially if they're psychics, if they're sensitives, they really suck it up. It's crazy. Is it beneficial to do my own pop-up? Is it necessary? No. No, it's not necessary. You feed on the, yeah, you do. You're sensitive. That's why you're sensitive. You're a sponge. I call them, they're like sponges. They absorb that energy, certain energies. They take it for people and then run with it. And then you're like, oh my gosh, why do I have the feeling you're talking about me? You're not the only one. I have a lot of clients that are sensitives that do the same thing. It's just really, you're just the one from today. But yeah, no, it's about, I have a lot of clients who do it, but they're, they're psychics. They have, they're sensitives and they just can feel it. And then instead of recognizing it and blocking it, sending it back, or you're sending it to where it's supposed to go, they just absorb it and start, feeding it and pulling it all in. Back when I drink, I feel bad after my soul would swoop up all the energy from others. Yeah. Yeah. And they can be energy vampires too. But I'm talking about like when people have like love spell work done. And then you're pushing out all this energy on the target, but they're in that spell work too. And so the women will get a hold of that obsession. Yeah. But the women really, the obsession part, the obsession energy, the feminine psychic, or the feminine sensitive, will attach themselves to that obsession that's supposed to be going to the other person, and they feed off it. And then before they realize that they've done it, you're just like, dude, get a hold of yourself. That's the spell. You need to don't take all that. That's not for you. Anyways, it's all good. I'm used to it. It's been that way for years and years. But you just got to recognize that you're doing it, and then say, no, that's not for me, that's not mine, and then say, I send you to whoever. I'm not doing a bunch of calm down candles for people. No, I used to do that all the time, but you know what it is. You're an old pro. You know what it is, and I expect you to be responsible for your abilities and recognize that you're doing it, and then go and do it. If you had a self-improvement poppet, then I would put some calm down stuff on you. Just sprinkle some powder on you, chamomile and lavender and stuff, and then I would put a selenite wand on you and just let you go calm down like that. But you don't have one, so you're still an old pro, and you still have to be responsible for yourself and your energy and what you're pulling out and what you're pushing out, and you know how to work on that yourself. I know you. I know you're a pro. You could do it. You're just choosing not to. Do removal, love obsession, love spell. Time only went back to the dude I got severely punished by a goddick. Love spells. Never again left me alone. Did I do it for you? I don't remember. Yeah, do energy balls. I do love spells all the time. No, this one's way back. In your Greek. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just think that you just gotta recognize the energies, and if it's coming to you, then you should send it away. You should be like, that's, recognize it, and then pull it out, send it back with a freaking bow on it. Send it to where it's supposed to go. Don't keep it. It's not yours. Cooking. But yeah, it's very common. It's a real common problem in love work. And even if I word the petitions to not go to you, to only be, so and so, you will feel obsessed, not you. I don't put your name in it for for a sensitive, even though, because your name's still in it, because you're telling that person to be obsessed over you, not you over him. But because you're sensitive and you love that person, you're going to be absorbing that energy naturally. And so you have to be responsible with your abilities and learn how to say, no, that's not for me. That's not my energy. That's supposed to go to him, not to me. And then you do your power balls and send it over to him and not take it. It's not supposed to be for you. And so, I know some people don't have any kind of training in that kind of thing. And so for those people, I will help them find like videos that they could watch, or help them find a book that they could read to help them apologize, I'm sorry, or help them find a book they could read or something like that to help them learn how to manage their abilities. But that's only for like my VIPs who want to, and I know will take the time. If I have some clients who don't want to take the time, and they're very honest with me about, I don't want to learn about that. I just want you to do the work, and I want to pay you, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm cool with that too. I don't care. And so with those people, I just say okay, and then I'll usually do like calm down work on them or whatever. But they pay for it, so I'm okay with it. But if they're just people who have abilities, but they know they have the abilities, and they just choose to not, do the work, then no. Oh, that's awesome. Did you say you love that person and it's just gonna be bad? I need to learn that. Okay. Controlling part is I know. You're not alone. You're not alone. Everybody needs to learn how to be responsible for their abilities and know how to use them, and know when things are coming to them that don't belong to them, that aren't them. and then send it back or block it from getting in, affecting your day. Don't let it affect your day. If it doesn't belong to you, get rid of it. And when my abilities started getting really strong, I didn't have anybody to help me or nothing like that. I had to I had to educate myself and teach myself, how to handle those things. And I had to get with Hecate, and I mean, this was before Hecate even, but you have to, I'm like, okay, well, these are obviously, I'm, going through these things and seeing these things and feeling these things that I not normal for me. And so I would try to educate myself the best I could on that, how to handle it, what to do about it. And you just have to do it, do the work. And that if you don't see colors in an aura picture, you might need to stand closer to the mirror. The further away you are, the less color you see. Well, that's not true. I could stand way back and still see all my colors. Just I do it all the time. So I could stand 5 feet away and still see my colors. Just saying. Trying to get flashes of memories in relation before they happen. Yeah, I get that too. That are related. Oh, that's crazy, yeah. Well, you never know. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own energy, and it's hard to say. Is the energy going to become stronger after the ceremony? Yep. Yeah, but I don't really want to talk about that stuff, Iris, on here. Because that's for a private group. Rhonda Savage. What's up, Rhonda Savage? Do you see darkness or light auras unless someone else really ill and then they look great? I agree with that a lot. When I see death on people, they're really white. They're like gray, like white. Like, to me, they look like this paper, white. Like their energy is like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that person's gonna die. The spiritual sit from invocation, my energy up and got sick, so I try again when I'm full energy. Iris, I love you. You're my girl. I just gotta tell people like it is, though. I'm always gonna be straight up with you. I'm never gonna dick around, and I'm not gonna waste your time like that. Always gonna be straight up. It's just the only way I know how to be. Yeah, if you have psychic abilities, then it is your job to educate yourself on that and Learn how to handle them. I snack a lot and be patient. It helps a lot. Really? I don't. I could just see me invoking Hecate while I'm snacking. She would be like, bitch, please. What are you doing? When I'm doing stuff like that, I have to always, the energy gets so strong on me that I'll start going really fast, so I have to slow down. I'll slow myself down, calm myself, center myself, and then go. Everyone gives this test. Maybe, I appreciate that. I am listening. That is why I respect the heck out of you. You keep it real, but you are also kind and one of the best people I know. Thank you. That's so sweet. Everyone with the gift is tested. Step by step. Now I'm like, I wish I did not have second controls. I get a lot of people say, turn them off. Turn them off. Blue, can you turn them off? I don't want it. Turn it off. And all I could tell you is with my own experience and things that I've seen in other people who have tried to block them or get rid of their abilities or stop their awakening. All I can tell you is, and believe me, I've seen it many times. I've seen this happen. And then I've seen years later the effect of them still fighting it, still not surrendering to it and taking charge of it and growing and doing the work. All you're doing is putting yourself on hold. You're putting your life on hold. You're putting your growth on hold. You're going to just stop. You might be trying to stop your abilities, but really what you're doing is you're stopping yourself. And a lot of times these people will end up getting sick. They'll end up having some type of illness or something, or they end up on medications for depression, anxiety, this type of thing. It's just not, it's never good. It's never good. If you're going through your awakening, my suggestion is, or advice, not suggestion, just my advice, is to surrender to it. Do your very best to educate yourself. Educate yourself. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's like the third time I've said educate, and I don't fucking know why. Anyway, educate yourself on the awakening process and what's happening to you every time something new happens. Research the shit out of it. Learn it, master it, and go to the next. Learn it, master it, go to the next. Learn it, master it, go to the next. That's what I did. I had to do that. It was either that or go insane. Hi, Av. Go insane, have a shitty life, or master it. So every time she throws something at me, I would say, okay, I see that, I hear that, I surrender to it, And then boom, what does it mean? How does it happen? You know, what can I do about it? You just have to accept it, surrender to it, learn it, master it, and then say, okay, now what? What's next? And that's just, like, I know not everybody's like me, not everybody's going to be that way, but in my opinion, people like me, that's what works the best. It shouldn't take you a whole lifetime to learn how to block feelings that don't belong to you. It should take you a week, 2 weeks. If you surrender to it and then you educate yourself on it, practice sending it back, and then just do it naturally. You'll just start naturally doing it. It should not take you a lifetime to learn how to not suck in and absorb feelings that don't belong to you. Especially, like, could you imagine if, like, you're at work and then you're around all these freaking people who have all these crazy feelings for 8 hours? Hell no. You better take the time on learn it. Educate yourself. Be responsible for it. Fuck that. No, thank you. I remember I was feeling shit from my neighbors. I was feeling stuff from all kinds of people. At Walmart, I could feel their shit. If I went here, if I went there, when I went to work, at the school, I could feel all the kids' shit. No. That's not my feelings. That's not my, I'm fine. That's not mine. It doesn't belong to me. And then you send it back. You're like that. You stop sign. Pull it out of your mind. I send you back to where you came. Like, get rid of it. It's not your emotion. It's not your feeling. You don't have that. You don't ever feel like that. You know it's not yours. Why are you allowing it to feed on you and to grow in your own self? Like, it's not yours. Man, I'm telling you, I know people who will pick up somebody's feeling from fucking Safeway and they'll walk around the whole damn store going, oh my gosh, she's feeling like this, and oh my gosh, she's feeling like that. She's going through so much in her life. And you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Why are you allowing that energy, that nasty energy, to consume you right now? It's not yours. Why do you want it? Who cares? That's not yours. Get rid of it. Why you're like pulling that into you, you're feeding it, you're growing it. Like, if you're doing a psychic reading, yes, then that's what you do for a living. And so you'll pull that in, you'll pull that energy in, and then you tell them, and then you get rid of it when you're done with them. But you don't, like, take it and then absorb it and keep going with it. That's insane. Why would you want that in you? You know what I'm saying? Did shadow work, beginnings, it makes you feel crazy, and surrendering to all the gods. Anyways, it's my alarm. I have to go here in a few minutes. I'll be going over to I gotta go do some offerings in the other temple. Me too. You just can't, you guys, you can't, don't do it. It's a trick. And you allow it in, and then it starts consuming you. Yep. No, thank you. Don't take it. It's not yours. Mm-mm. No. Not mine. Not myself. Yeah. Exactly right, girl. But I know I've been shopping with people who are sensitives and psychics and stuff, and that's what it's like shopping with a sensitive who doesn't have her abilities. under check, or his abilities under check. They go around, oh, that person's this and that, and I could feel this and I could feel that, and oh my gosh, the adultery. Oh. And you're just like, why are you consuming that? Like, why are you? I'm like, no. I don't walk in there having myself open so that I could dip into everybody's nasty energy. No, thank you. Like, you have a lot of shadow work to do, honey. Agreed. Yeah. No way. No, I don't like it. It's not for me. So, if that's you and you do that, my advice is to not do that. Don't do it. Because it'll fuck you up. And then you'll do it all the time. I mean, I get it, like you're like, especially if you're, I mean, I get it, like sometimes it'll happen. When you feel it happening, you need to recognize it and then be like, no, you do not belong over here. You just take your nasty ass energy and get the fuck out of my face with it, because I don't want it on me. But I've been into restaurants before, public places I should say, where I'll go in and then someone will come in with the most horrible shit on them that makes me feel sick. And it's almost like you just have to get up and leave and get yourself under control and then go back out, you know. If that's you and you're like having anxiety from it or whatever, then my advice would be to just like either go in the bathroom or excuse yourself and go outside, take some deep breaths, you know, like get a hold of yourself, you know, put your protection on, block it, call in your security guards, you know, or whatever you gotta do. I mean, everybody has their own form of things that they call in, right? Like all of us witches have that, where if something's attacked, we feel like we're being spiritually attacked or something's invading our space. We have things that we can call in place. We have our servitors, we have, you know, whatever we have. Everybody has their own shit to protect themselves, right? Call that in, take that time out to call it in and get it off you. Because you allow it to be there and you just don't know, like, left. You don't want to have that, anything like that getting a hold of you and your energy. You just have to be responsible with your shit. I know people who are psychics and do the readings for a living, and they suck in so much of people's energy, and they don't do a good job breaking it off once they get off the phone with them, or once the person leaves their house or whatever. They don't do a good job of breaking that off before they have the next person come in, and then you do that all week long, and you're not doing a good job breaking that off of you. It'll make you sick. Like, people will get sick from that. Like, you have to like take the time to allow yourself to heal. Yes, you do. If you do those psychic readings, that's why I don't do them. I don't do psychic readings. I do my spell casting, I clear, and I go on. Spell, clear, go on. I don't allow things like, when I do spell work for you, yes, I'm connecting to that energy. I'm commanding that it come here. I'm commanding a connection to it. and then I'm commanding it to do what I say. And then when I'm done, I send it off into the ether. I don't hold on to that shit. I'm not keeping it. I don't like human energy. I don't feed off of human energy. I don't like it. To me, it's dirty and gross. I work with the gods, and I allow their energy to come through me, and their energy to feed me when I need that energy. Their vibrations will come, and that's me. That's what I like. I'm not into the whole vamping on people or attaching myself to someone to see how they're feeling. I don't care. And so I don't want to I don't want to know unless I'm getting paid to know. Like, I know that sounds kind of harsh, but it's true. And I'm just being honest here. But I've been dealing with people these energy, but hearing you say that, no way. Depend on it. Live on it. That's your life source. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Why do you think we evoke her and put the cloak onto her every day? Why do you think we call on we're supposed to be part of them and let them be part of us? That's what we are. We are their vessels. We are their children. They're our family. You share the good and the bad. You share everything with them. You don't feel bad about spending too much time with her or whatever. That's your mom. Are you kidding? That's your goddess. That's your queen. That's your everything. I don't ever feel bad. I don't ever feel bad about calling on them for, even if it's a silly little thing. If it's a silly little thing and I call them and they tell me it's a silly little thing, why are you calling me? And I'll be like, well, because I miss you. I don't know. But it's okay. It's okay. You can. And nobody should tell you fucking different. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you shit like that. And that's your relationship, not theirs. If some people are like, oh, only if it's emergency do I call this guy or that. No, that you don't have. That's my love right there. And if I have a problem or if I'm having a bad day, that's who I go to, and I'll go curl up in his lap. And I don't give a shit what anybody says about it. If they don't like it, they can eat a box. I don't fucking care. They can if they don't like it, then they can go talk to him about it. I dare you. Go ahead. It's just the way it is. Those are your gods, goddesses. I mean, that's the way it is for me. And I guess I should only speak for myself. But if you want to build a relationship with them, then you can't do it if you don't ever call them for anything. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here because I've just been babbling on, and I think I've been kind of mean and really direct in this video, and that's okay. I'm just going to leave it like that. But I got to go next door real quick, and then I'll be on my private platform here in just a few minutes. Probably give me like a half an hour, and then I'll be on. And that is it. I'm not mean, thank you. These Good seeing you. You too, Ampersand. I'll see you all of you people who are in my private group. I'll see you in a little while. Good night, Christian. Have a good night.